Have you ever been camping or maybe just watching a spooky movie late at night and suddenly heard a sound that makes your skin crawl and your heart race? It's the kind of noise that makes you freeze, wondering what could possibly be out there in the darkness. That scream from the darkness, wild, powerful, and a little terrifying, seems to echo through the trees, making the night feel even more mysterious and alive. Chances are that unforgettable, bone-chilling shriek belongs to one of the most incredible and elusive animals on the planet, the puma. Their scream is something you'll never forget. It's a sound that lingers in your memory, long after the night has passed. Picture this. You're by a campfire, stars overhead, everything quiet and peaceful. Then suddenly, a scream rips through the night, shattering the silence and sending chills down your spine. It sounds so much like a woman in distress, desperate and haunting. But it's not what you think. It's the call of the puma, also known as the mountain lion or cougar, a secretive predator that roams the wild places of the Americas. This sound has puzzled, startled, and even frightened people for centuries, inspiring legends and ghost stories wherever pumas are found. It's not a lion's roar. It's something much more personal, almost intimate, and it feels close even when it echoes from far away. Why are we so fascinated? Because it's so unexpected, so different from what we imagine a big cat would sound like. You see a big, powerful cat and expect a deep, rumbling growl, but instead you get a high-pitched, almost human-like scream that sends shivers down your spine. Today, we're diving into the mysterious world of the puma to figure out what all the screaming is about. Is it anger, fear, or something else entirely? Is it a call for a friend, a warning to rivals, or maybe a message to a potential mate? The truth is more fascinating than you might think. Get comfortable, settle in by the fire or under a cozy blanket. We're about to explore the powerful, mysterious puma scream together. We'll learn about the animal behind the scream, why they do it, and what it really means in the wild world they call home. By the end, you'll have a whole new respect for this incredible, misunderstood creature, one of nature's most skilled and secretive hunters. And maybe, just maybe, you'll think twice before wandering alone in the woods at night, listening for that unforgettable scream. Ready? Let's get into it. The wild is calling. Are you listening? First things first, what is a puma? It's a question that might seem simple, but the answer is surprisingly fascinating. You've probably heard them called puma, cougar, mountain lion, or even panther, depending on where you live or what you've read. But here's the twist. They're all the same animal, just with different names in different regions. In fact, pumas hold the Guinness World Record for the most names, over 40 in English alone. That's more than any other animal on the planet. This sleek cat is a member of the Felidae family, but here's another twist. Pumas aren't considered big cats like lions or tigers because they can't roar. Instead, they communicate in other unique ways. Instead, they're part of the purring cat lineage, which means they're actually more closely related to your house cat than to a lion or tiger. They even share some similar behaviors, like grooming and purring. So a puma is a large, solitary American wildcat with a lot of aliases and a mysterious reputation. They're the introverts of the cat world, roaming vast territories alone, masters of stealth and patience, rarely seen by humans. Think of them as furry ninjas, strong, silent, and mysterious, blending into their surroundings with ease. But when they do make noise, it's unforgettable. Their screams and calls can echo for miles, sending chills down your spine. Pumas are the second largest cat in the Americas, right after the jaguar, making them a true apex predator in their environment. Unlike the jaguar's bold spots, pumas go for a minimalist, single-color look, usually tawny or grayish, perfect for blending in. They're powerful, mysterious, and have a vocal range that would make a pop star jealous, from deep growls to piercing screams. Now that you know what a puma is, a big, purring, non-roaring cat with an identity crisis and a secretive lifestyle, let's see what they actually look like up close. Time for a closer look at this elusive feline. Get ready to meet the mountain lion up close. Let's go on this wild adventure together. Let's picture a puma. Imagine this magnificent animal blending seamlessly into its environment, alert and powerful. Forget cartoons. These animals are stunning in real life, with a presence that commands respect. Sleek, muscular bodies built for running, jumping, and climbing. Every movement is a display of strength and agility. Large paws with retractable claws, nature's pocket knives ready for action at a moment's notice. Their fur is usually a single, solid color, ranging from yellowish tan to reddish brown or even silvery gray. Perfect camouflage for stalking prey or hiding from threats. No spots or stripes, just a classic, timeless look that sets them apart from other big cats. Creamy white bellies and intense golden eyes that seem to glow in the sunlight, giving them a piercing, almost hypnotic gaze. Their long, heavy tail, sometimes as long as their body, acts like a rudder, giving them incredible balance and agility on rocky cliffs or narrow ledges. Imagine running along a narrow fence. That tail is their secret weapon, helping them stay steady and sure-footed. Size? They're big. Adult males can weigh over 200 pounds and stretch more than 8 feet long from nose to tail tip. Females are a bit smaller, but just as strong and agile, perfectly adapted for survival. Their powerful hind legs are longer than their front legs, giving them amazing jumping ability and explosive power. A puma can leap up to 18 feet straight up or 40 feet across, like jumping over a school bus in a single bound. They're true athletes of the animal kingdom, built for bursts of speed and sudden graceful movement. Built for stealth, speed, and power, they move like shadows, almost invisible until it's too late. The ultimate predator, silent, graceful, and deadly, always ready to strike. Now, where do these incredible cats live? Let's find out and explore their vast, wild territories. Where can you find these screaming cats? Almost everywhere in the Americas. Their range stretches from the Canadian Yukon to the southern Andes. Pumas are incredibly adaptable. They thrive in mountains, forests, grasslands, swamps, and deserts. As long as there's cover and prey, a puma can call it home. In the U.S., they're mostly in the West, Rockies, California, Texas, the Pacific Northwest. They need huge territories. A single male's range can cover hundreds of square miles. Sadly, their range has shrunk as cities have grown. There's even a small endangered population in Florida, the Florida panther. Pumas hunt deer, elk, moose, and smaller animals if needed. They're so stealthy, you could live near one and never know it. Masters of staying hidden, they're the quiet neighbors of the wild. Now let's talk about that unforgettable sound. Let's talk about the scream. The puma's scream is a high-pitched, piercing shriek, often mistaken for a person in distress. It can sound like a woman's scream or a child's cry, but amplified and wild. It's a sound that sends chills down your spine. Why so loud and high-pitched? It's all in their anatomy. Pumas can't roar. Their voice box is more like a house cat's, just bigger and stronger. Their vocal cords produce a higher frequency sound, and when they let loose, you get that famous scream. The power behind it is incredible. It can echo for miles. For a solitary animal, it's the perfect long-distance message. I'm here, or this is my territory. Imagine the silence of the wild shattered by this otherworldly wail. Sometimes it's a single scream, sometimes a series. Eerie, beautiful, and unforgettable. It's the wild heart of the Americas calling out in the night. But why do they scream? Let's find out. Why do pumas scream? It's all about communication. The main reason, finding a mate. A female in heat lets out loud calls to attract males, her personal ad across the mountains. Males answer back, sometimes warning rivals to stay away. During mating season, the mountains can get noisy, but it's not just romance. Pumas also scream to defend territory. They're loners and don't like to share space or food. Screaming is a warning. This area is taken. Move on. It helps avoid dangerous fights. Young pumas have their own sounds, chirps, hisses, purrs, to communicate with their mother. As they grow, they might scream if lost or distressed. The scream is a versatile tool for love, defense, and survival. It's not just noise, it's a complex language. For pumas, screaming is survival, and it's a sound you'll never forget. The scream is just one part of the puma's vocabulary. They're actually quite chatty in their own way. For everyday communication, they purr, yes, even these giant cats. Mothers purr to their kittens, a sign of contentment. They also chirp or whistle, a bird-like sound used to keep in touch quietly. Hisses, growls, and snarls warn off threats. Body language matters too. Flattened ears and a twitching tail mean aggression. Relaxed posture means trust. Pumas use subtle cues and a range of sounds to communicate. The scream is just the tip of the iceberg. These cats are complex communicators, not just monsters of the night. There's always more to learn about them. Now let's hit you with some fun facts. Ready for some fun facts? Puma kittens are born with spots and blue eyes, perfect camouflage. The spots fade as they grow. Pumas are tidy eaters. After a kill, they cache leftovers under leaves or snow, nature's refrigerator. They're incredible athletes. A puma can leap as high as a 2-story building and survive falls from over 60 feet. They can sprint up to 50 miles per hour in short bursts. The word puma comes from the Quechua language of the Andes. It means powerful. These cats are true symbols of strength and wildness. Next time you hear puma, remember, it's not just a name, it's a description. They're not just cats, they're legends. From spotted kittens to leaping adults, pumas are built for survival. They're nature's superheroes. And their scream, the wildest sound in the Americas. Let's wrap it up. Here's what it all means. The secret of the puma's scream is out. It's not a monster's roar, but the call of a magnificent animal. A sound born of unique anatomy, a tool for survival in a vast wilderness. It's a call for a mate, a warning to rivals, and a cry that echoes the wild spirit of the Americas. Pumas are more than a scary sound. They're masters of camouflage, incredible athletes, and devoted mothers. They're vital to their ecosystems, keeping nature in balance. The next time you hear that chilling scream, you'll know the story behind it. It's not just a sound of fear, but a sound of wonder. The puma's scream is a reminder that our world is still wild and mysterious. It's an echo from the mountains and forests, asking us to listen and protect. The puma's scream, one of nature's wildest, most awe-inspiring calls. It's not just a scream, it's the voice of the wild.